pre-Civil War mansion, 200 South Maple, home of MP Green. Yeah, same place I was 2 months ago, and it seems like 2 years ago, searching for the privy. And finally, I believe I have found it. Don't ask me how, so I'm not sure. But it started out with these bricks, 3-4 bricks thick back here, which made me think it was a cistern for the barn, because the barn sat right here. But then as soon as I get below the bricks, there's this wonderful limestone stone liner. Looks to be pretty good size, 6 by 5, 6 by 6. The probe that way goes about 6 foot, and in the other direction behind me about 5 foot, maybe 6. And it sails down to the handle on my 4-foot probe at this point. But I'm thinking right where my foot is, that's probably the edge of, well, probably where the bricks are. That would have been where the floor of the privy would have been, somewhere right around in. Yeah, actually the bricks are up. Where's my foot? Find my foot. There it is. That was probably the floor of the privy, maybe. Hard to tell. I always kind of think it was at the edge of the rocks. But I've only dug a couple of these combination brick and rock privies. And that's why I think it was brick above ground and rock below, with maybe a little bit of brick below as well to create the foundation for it. Which kind of threw me, because there were some bricks that were mortared and some that aren't. So I'm thinking the bricks for the foundation were mortared, probably above too. I don't know. Anyway, after months of searching, I think this is it. If it isn't, I'm not sure where else to go. But the interesting thing is, the barn sat right here, right exactly here. And this big ass tree. Now this thing, it's got to be 5-6 feet in diameter. It was a monster tree, and it came right out of where I'm digging during a 100-mile-an-hour windstorm a couple of years ago. So there literally was a silver lining to that cloud. Hopefully. I mean, silver lining in that I found a man-made structure below it. I'm 80% sure it's a privy. It's so far no positive evidence, and no glass, no shards, no nothing, but then I'm only a foot or two into it. So, that being said, and all the noise going on, I guess I'll sign up for now, until I find something definitive. Well, after only about just less than an hour digging, I finally got under all these rocks and bricks that went down the first couple 3 feet. And so far I'm not impressed with the soil underneath. I stuck my probe down that hole there. I went 4 feet more down, which gives me at least 7 feet of whatever. But I didn't see any real signs of privy. I didn't see any lime. I didn't see any black ash. I did see kind of a reddish ash that I associate with cisterns and what looks like coal clinkers. Not a good sign. But that being said, anything old is of course old. Anything not so old would be rich, as in Delaney rich. So, anyway, I did get my wall clearly defined in this corner. And here goes the noise across the street, so that's it for now. Back to you later. And oh, no shards, no nothing so far, not even a bone. That's got me worried. I'm worried. Yeah, but you never know till you hit the bottom. That's when you know. Well, alrighty. It's oh, what the heck time is it? About 1 o'clock? 1:30. My, how time flies when you're not having fun. And this is no fun. I am, 6 feet down. Looks like it goes down another 8 or 9 feet, according to my probe. I dug down 4 feet, and then I dug down in a corner another 4 feet, so I was at 8 feet. Without any evidence, no glass, no nothing, no bones. Just this ashy, not even really ashy stuff. Good God, every time I try to record something, all the noise starts. Yeah. Anyway, looks like it goes down at least 12 feet, probably 15. I'm actually hoping it goes 15 because that's probably where anything would be. So, anyway, just got to keep plugging at it. Alrighty, end of the full day one. I didn't mention I was here yesterday, mostly probing. I spent a couple of good 2 or 3 hours digging. Of course, the hardest part's the top 3 feet, I always say. In this case, it's turning out to be the top 5, 6 feet. That's just because I haven't found any glass yet. Literally, not a speck of glass. So far, the great finds, after digging about 8 or 10 hours, is a bone. And what looks like privy night soil down there, at the deepest part that I've gotten to, which is about 8 feet. And under that, the probe goes at least another 4 feet. But, boy, I'm just not feeling anything. Not seeing any ash, not privy ash or any lime. One little chicken bone really doesn't convince me of much. But I guess tomorrow will tell the tale. Yeah, we shall see. Maybe a short day tomorrow, the way the wind's blowing. It's like trying to dig in a sandstorm, even 8 feet deep, and getting buried. My eyes are just gritty. Oh my God, and I'm tired and grouchy and very crabby. One good bottle, one bad bottle, anything would have at least sparked some energy. Oh well. Like I say, tomorrow should tell the story. I don't know if that's a very good shot or not, but that's 8 feet deep down to that shovel handle, or shovel head, I should say. Big solid stone liner. You'd think there'd be some bottles. I can't imagine they cleaned out every little scrap of glass. But so far they did. Alrighty, it's a nice quiet Sunday morning. Day 3 technically at the 200 South Maple dig. And I have possible help showing up later. Possible because he is highly unreliable. I should put it that way. So, as far as I know, I'm still digging solo. So, I'm just going to kind of take my time with it, even though it's supposed to get windy again today. that's the way it goes. Anyway, about 9 o'clock in the morning. Nice, full of beautiful sunshine. And I'm going to get to it before the wind comes up. Yesterday I thought I was going to get buried by the wind, which wasn't so bad. It's mostly when it blows in your eyes, swirls around. Yikes. I have hard enough time seeing as it is. Don't need that. Alrighty. So, hopefully today will produce something. Well, so far we've managed to find pieces here to a little porcelain tray, maybe a pin tray or something. As you can see, not very big. And I'm guessing, just guessing, 1890s, Delaney era, be my guess, though I am no porcelain expert by any stretch of the imagination. Just, I think I've seen that kind of transferware before on turn of the century stuff. Could be earlier, but I certainly doubt it's anything close to the Civil War period. Anywho, it's looking a little more promising, but I'm still just slowly getting deeper. Yep, slow and steady gets the worm. And boy, have I dug a lot of worms. It's pretty wormy down there. Well, alrighty. After 2 hours of digging and about 25, 30 bucket loads, 5-gallon bucket loads, I finally found a bottle down where I would hope to find one, in the use layer. It's got one of those early stars on the base that you see from 1860s, and the neck looks applied. I was really hoping it was a L. Orinsky, but I think it's too early for that. 1860s. French square. Dig a lot of these. Oh, God. I don't dig a lot of these around here, but hey, 1860s. At the top of the use layer, which is only 8 feet deep. But so far, no signs of the bottom, and I'm not going to probe at this point. Because knowing me, I'll stick it through the best bottle in the hole, if there is a best bottle in the hole. So far, this is the best bottle out of the hole. Only because it's the only bottle out of the hole. Well, I should say, only whole bottle. I did find this little shard that I must have thrown up here at some point in time. Now apparently I'll have to throw it up here again, because it just went that away. And if you didn't catch that the first time, I'll go in slow motion. It went that away. Oink, oink. Okay, finally, a chance for a photo op. I don't know what it is. I think it might be an ink. So we'll see here. A big old master ink. Usually these kind of guys with these rims like that are inks. And it is an ink.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Big old master ink. Sanford's inks on the bottom there. Cool. Well, so far we've just hit the 1890s layer. Might be something deeper. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, after 3 days of digging, almost given up on this hole a few times, out comes what looks to be a perfect Brown's Aromatic bitters from Hannibal Mo, the rarest bottle in town. Oh my, never thought I'd find one. And it literally rolled out of the hole into my hands. I didn't even get a chance to take a picture of it in the ground. But this is as close as I can do. Still got dirt in it, on it, around it. God, it's so beautiful I could drink the dirt. Alright, well, after just about 3 solid days of digging, finally hit the use layer, and under that we hit a 1860s use layer. Got a few from that time period, and then we got some more to dig out tomorrow. Should be it. We're down about 12 feet. 10, 12 feet. That's my 8-foot ladder right there. And I'm down at least another 2 or 3 feet. I think I still haven't hit the bottom yet, so who knows? Who knows what's at the bottom? But it's looking like, feeling like it's getting close. So tomorrow I ought to finish it up. Alrighty. Alrighty. 7:30 in the morning on April 18th, and I'm back at the scene of the crime, where Mr. Tree has allowed us to dig under his roots behind 200 South Maple. And I'm here to see if I can dig anything today. Not that I don't think there's something to dig left. My back is just about toast. So, after a fitful night of sleep, heating pad, back rub, lotion, naproxen, and just generally hobbling around, I think I can climb down in there and dig a little bit. At least that's what I think. What I think and reality sometimes are two different things. So we'll see which runs out first. Me or reality. Or both. I don't know. I'm not making a lot of sense. It's too damn early in the morning. Oh, and I forgot my flashlight. Oh God. Okay, back to the truck. Well, alrighty. I think I came and I've seen what I need to see. This stone liner still keeps going down. I still haven't hit the bottom of the liner, although a couple of feet deeper than what I'm showing here. It gets real mucky and there's not much glass. But right above it seems to be a bit of glass, and I dug up what looks to be an early green Hostetter's piece. Hostetter's bitters, which has eluded me for a while. I got the black glass one. I don't have the light green glass one. So anyway, I think the wise thing to do is tarp it up, leave it alone for a few days. It's supposed to rain for 3 days, 3 or 4 days. You never can trust these weathermen. Let's see what kind of a view do we have. Oh, there we are, out of the hole, with a ladder propped on the wall. And I just got a drip down my neck from a broken root. Well, isn't that lovely? True love from the hole. Also, I really don't want this wall caving in on me. Even a little bit. Which I don't think it will, but you never know. I still need to cut it back some. It goes back a little farther than I thought it would. Anyway, I did get a couple of interesting bottles. Nothing real interesting. But I think I'll save it for the next weekend. Yeah.